Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. Just got another VHS update. It's been a little bit since I've done this, and I've actually got quite a bit of stuff since the last one. So, um, most of this stuff I got at the thrift store. So, most of it's like $1, $2 at the most. There's only one that was more expensive, and I'll bring that up when I get to it. So, first up, we got To Kill a Mockingbird with Gregory Peck. Um, this is a movie that honestly I've always kind of been interested in, but I've never wanted to buy a DVD copy, never wanted to pick up a Blu-ray or anything. It was just, you know, I didn't want to do it. So when I saw it, 99 cents, I was like, what the hell? I'm giving this a shot. Haven't watched it yet, but I'll get around to it eventually. Next up is Weird Science. Weird Science is a classic, it really is. John Hughes film. They're always fun. Then we got Von Ryan's Express. This is with Frank Sinatra. It's a war flick. I've never seen it honestly, but I saw it and I thought, what the hell, It seemed like it could be interesting. Next up is 16 Candles, another John Hughes flick. It is what it is. I got that and Weird Science together at the same time. It was $1. I don't, no one's gonna really bat an eye at that. Next up is one of my favorite movies of all time, actually. It's actually my favorite war movie of all time, and that's Platoon. Actually, it's probably my second favorite war movie of all time. Full Metal Jacket's still my favorite. But I love Platoon. Great flick. And for 99 cents, I was not leaving it on the shelf for that. Next up, this is one I've liked this movie ever since I was a kid. And honestly, I could never properly find a decent copy anywhere. And that's The Clown at Midnight. It's like a slasher type flick. And you got all these kids. And essentially, it's popcorn. But instead of a movie theater they're like fixing up and everything, it's like a theater. It's pretty decent. It's a fun little slasher type flick. It's got that chick from what's it called, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Tatiana Ali in it. It's a pretty fun little flick, honestly. If you can find a copy of The Clown at Midnight, give it a shot, because it is pretty fun. Next up, we got The Bridge on the River Kwai. This one is one that I picked up simply because of the condition. I mean, this is in beautiful condition. I mean, hell, it's even got the. I mean, look at this. It's in pretty much perfect condition, and it's got one of these cool boxes as well, that like side-loading type boxes. It is what it is. Yeah. Alright. Next up, we got Beverly Hills Cop. Always been a fun flick. Another one that I never felt like picking up on DVD or Blu-ray. I like it, but not enough to warrant picking up like that. But for $1, I'm not complaining. That being said, also, we got Beverly Hills Cop 2. If I remember right, I think I actually preferred Beverly Hills Cop 2 to the first one. But, yeah, same thing, 99 cents. And, of course, we have to finish out the trilogy with Beverly Hills Cop 3. I remember I wasn't a big fan of Beverly Hills Cop 3, but, like I said, for 99 cents, I'm not leaving it. Next up, we got Murder on the Orient Express. This is the 2-tape edition, and this has always been a good movie, honestly. And I mean, hell, look at the lineup in this: Albert Finney, Lauren Bacall, Ingrid Bergman, Sean Connery. Who else here? Vanessa Redgrave, Anthony Perkins. It's like a star-studded cast. This was $2 because it's a 2-tape set. For that, again, this was like a must buy. I was really happy about that buy. Next up, I decided to finish off the Lethal Weapons, so I got a Lethal Weapon 4. I'm not a fan of this movie, honestly. It was kind of... I dig it because it had Jet Li in it. That's really about it. But, you know, again, just had to finish off the collection. Next up is one I've always kind of been interested in, but I've never seen. And I've never really felt the compulsion to buy on any format. But for 99 cents, you know, The Last Emperor. It won 9 Academy Awards. I mean, I can't fault that. I'll give it a try, you know? And that's something also I really dig about VHS. You can get them so cheap that a lot of these older movies that you've never seen, you know, but you're not sure about pulling the trigger on, like a Blu-ray or a DVD, you can get them for $1. You're fine, you know? Next up, this is one I've always kind of liked as well, and that's Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. Fun little action flick, you know, from back in the day with Mickey Rourke and Don Johnson. It is what it is. It's mindless, brainless fun. Next up is one of my all-time favorites. If you've watched this channel for quite a while, you'll know that, and that is Stephen King's It. This is just the single tape version. There is a double tape version that I actually would like to get at some point. I used to have it years ago. I really regret getting rid of it now. But, you know, hell, this is the sort of thing. I have the Blu-ray of this. I'm probably never going to watch the tape, but it's really cool just to have it in as part of the collection, you know. And again, for $1, you know. Now, this is the one that was a bit more expensive. A bit more expensive. This was like, I think $24.99. And that's Chaos AD. And yes, it is the signed copy and everything. I actually really enjoyed this movie. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. You know, I really dug it. So yeah, Chaos AD. Now we're down to the last 3, and the last 3 actually all go together, so I'll just do it like this, and it is the original Star Wars trilogy. I picked these up simply because these are the originals. These are not the messed up special editions with all the screwed over stuff that Lucas put in. These are the originals, the way they were originally shot back in the day, and honestly, it's one of the only ways you can find it on any format, really. I mean, I think there were some DVDs, I don't know, but none of the Blu-rays have had the original edition, so of course, Star Wars, Empire, Jedi, all good stuff, and again, $3 for that entire, like, set. No way was I leaving that there. Yeah, so there we go. That's my VHS update. I'll keep them coming as I find them. Yeah, but that's it for now. See you next time.